We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Doug Atkins with Creative Concrete Solutions and Carefree Pools. And Doug, the home that you brought us to today is absolutely spectacular.
Yes, they did a great job designing the backyard.
And I'm sure the family had very specific goals when they called you.
Yes, they wanted something just for some family time, some relaxation, but they also wanted something to entertain some friends.
And you know, that's really important to know what you want, what your needs are, before someone contacts you. So what are some of the questions that homeowners should think about before they even contact Creative Concrete Solutions or Carefree Pools?
All right, the first thing we want to think about is the space that we're dealing with. How big or small is the space? The second is how they want to use the space. Do they want it just as family relaxation? Do they want to entertain? Just so that we can design that space for them. As far as considering the pool, do they want a diving pool? Do they want a sport pool?
And Doug, you mentioned how big the space is. So one of the common misconceptions I feel when it comes to having an outdoor living area that involves a pool is people think that you have to have a lot of square footage, but that's not necessarily the case.
Correct. We can design the space, design the pool to fit their backyard, however small or large it is.
And Doug, the nice thing about you owning Creative Concrete Solutions and Carefree Pool is that you're a one-stop shop. So the consumer can come to you and you hold their hand from start to finish when creating their outdoor living area.
Correct. So the first consultation, we'll have them come in and we can talk about what features they want, what features they need, how big a space they need, and then we can start laying out the design for them at that point. We're different than others in that we offer a stamped cantilever coping as a standard and also tile.
So Doug, when you talk about upgrades, what does that mean to the consumer?
So the client can add a spa. We can have it spill over into the pool. Certainly we can upgrade to stamped concrete. Outdoor living spaces are very popular these days, so we can help with the design of that. We can add water features. We can even add swim-up bars.
Doug, it's amazing now all the different design styles when it comes to creating a pool and the variety that you have in working with someone's space, because in the space that we have right now, you know, it's a traditional pool, but if you have kind of an awkward backyard, you can kind of make a different design so it works within that space.
Sure. So when they come out and we consider the size of their backyard, we have shelves physically on site that we can walk around our yard and let them look and see what the designs are and what they may be considering.
And one of the nice things about figuring out what you want now as a homeowner is this great thing called Instagram and Pinterest.
Yes, we always encourage customers to, after the initial consultation, look on Houzz, look on Pinterest, get some ideas so that when they come back for the second consultation, we can incorporate some outdoor living space ideas for their pool design.
And if they have no idea on what they want, the good thing is you've been in the business for a while, so you have tons of pictures of past work that you can show them, and that kind of helps you guide their conversation on, you know what, we should really have a hot tub, you know, we want to be able to entertain 20 people in the space, we want a place for lounging, we want a place for cooking, or whatever their dream outdoor living space is. You guide them through that process to make sure that they have everything.
Sure, yeah. Over the 15 years of doing concrete, we've got a picture book in our showroom for their initial consultation. We'll take them through that picture book just to give them some ideas to get the juices flowing for what they are visualizing for their backyard. Before the second consultation, we will actually design a 3D model of their backyard with the pool and their house in that model so they can physically see what that pool is going to look like in their backyard.
I think it is so neat, Doug, that you offer that, because it's really hard sometimes to visualize what that's going to look like in your backyard, and it kind of takes the fear away that you made the right decision on the color of the concrete and the color of the pool and the size of the pool.
Since purchasing a pool and an outdoor living space is a visual project, it certainly helps to see that actual pool or that outdoor living space that they're wanting in their backyard against their house so they can see how exactly it's going to look.
Doug, when it comes to getting a pool and patio in your backyard, it's pretty disruptive. You know, you're talking about removing dirt and destroying the backyard to transform it into something beautiful like where we are today. So what kinds of things does the homeowner need to expect and know before they call you?
Sure. Setting the expectations up front is job number one for us. First, most reputable pool companies are going to have a lead time of at least 6 months out. So please understand that and be patient. And also, it is construction. We're going to be in their backyard. We're going to be removing dirt. We're going to have dump trucks in. We're going to have equipment in. But our goal is to be in and out in less than 3 to 4 weeks. We want to minimize the impact to their family life and to their backyard.
Doug, with a 6-month lead time, you'll have a pool by November, and it might be a little bit too cool, even though it stays warm in Middle Tennessee for a while. But they'll be able to enjoy their backyard patio. They can cook, you know, they could have a fire pit. There's lots of different elements that they can still use in November if they decided to go ahead and pull the trigger right now.
Sure. We do build year-round. Winter months can be a little bit challenging with the weather, but if they go ahead and get it in through the winter, they'll have the pool ready for the spring, but they can also start enjoying their outdoor living spaces as well.
Well, thank you so much, Doug. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.